Hi, my name is Annette McCullough, and I am a student at Bryant Stratton College Online. I'm here today to give you a presentation on the outcomes of the degree program Medical Reimbursement Coding. The first course that I had to meet the outcomes in were MRCP 200, MRC 115, and MAT 111. To meet this outcome, I simply did a paper on the anatomy and physiology of the senses. This showed that I was on a professional level of understanding the terminology, the anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, and pathology parts of this course. The second one, that the outcome I had to meet was MAT 111. On this one, I had to find a medical case to make a report on. The medical case I decided to do the report on was Pillow Angel Ashley. This was about a little girl that was born with disabilities. And it was really hard for the parents to take care of her if she kept growing and getting bigger and maturing. So they decided and talked to some doctors and they got the okay. They stunted her growth and they did some operations and they gave her steroids, whereas she would stay small. It would stop her menstrual and the developing of her maturity. So, this to me was a very interesting case. Um, but this is what I did to show that I was able to create a medical practice compliance plan based on national standards. The next one I had to meet outcomes on were MRCP 220. With this one, I had to do a variety of procedural codings. This showed that I understood the CP coding uh, to medical documents and services. The next one was MRCP 240. I had to show that I understood EM services, which is evaluation management services, and I had to do it from a coding EM chart. This also shows that I was able to correctly assign HCPTS codes to durable medical equipment, the drugs, and the supplies of these services. The next one was MRCP 280 and 200. These were a variety of physician case studies where physicians did operations, they did procedures, post op, and also I had to do a presentation on a procedural of neoplasm, sorry, um, and some case studies concerning that as well. This showed that I was able to assign current diagnosis codes according to the American Hospital Association standards. The next one where I had to meet outcomes were INFT 123, Communication 115, and English 250. This one I did a presentation, sorry, on on computers, showing that I know the ins and outs of computers, how to get in to do researches, how to go through, uh, just showing that I was savvy with the computer. I could get in and out, go to different websites, uh, find what I'm looking for. And I also had to do a paper on ICD-10 accuracy, which is for coding, um, to show my professional plan on how I was going to present myself or do what I had to do to get to the profession that I'm trying to get to, and that is medical coding. The next one was philosoph- philosophy. Sorry, 250. I had to do a paper about social, public, which I did one on social media in the workplace. This shows that I can adapt to change. I understand change. I'm willing to learn change. It just simply shows that I can employ strategies um, to new effects, and when the company's trying to improve something, I can accept the change and adapt to it. The next one I had to do on Math 103, and this is simply showing about a budgeting plan that I had to put together in order for me to pay my school loan back and still be able to function day in day financially. The next one was Mat 11, which was the final submission of the paper Pillow Angels Ashley. I had to revise it, look at the corrections and the input that professor put in. I had to go back and do what I had to do, add what I had to add, critique it, and I submitted that. So all this is just showing that I'm able and I'm ready to go into my profession as a medical reimbursement coder. I hope